Cut it nice.
Get ready to get busy.
It's been so long, and I paid my dues. And with rhymes like these, yo, S.H.A.N can't lose. You won't believe the strange thoughts that occurred to me. So intense, it absolutely startled me. I knew that I was bugging when I stopped walking. I think that you should hear me. I'm the conscious talking. If you don't wanna listen, hey, it ain't no thing. You rap for a living, but you wish you could sing. You think your life is complete. There's a lot that you're missing. You enjoy making music for the people to listen. Hip hop is your life. My oath you were sworn. Now it's time to start the mission for which you were born. You've acquired a rep. Now you're labeled as villain. But I don't really care. S.H.A.N will always be chillin'. That's what I'm trying to say. That's just part of your style. You were wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Cut it nice.
Get ready to get busy.
I couldn't forget no matter how I tried, but my conscience just wouldn't let a day go by. All day long I'd watch and observe. No, I gotta be joking, that's word to her. I can take a licking and keep on smiling. Who needs a license to ill? I was born to be wildin'. Rhyme sweeter than a premium vintage grape from the paper. I knew it sound dope on tape. Never in a rush, I'm cold chillin', and the next perpetrator I find I'm killing. Just ask your boys how many heads I flew, and that's why I roll with the juice crew. That voice in my mind taught me one lesson. I was born to be wild and only suckers be fessin'. I knew I had a purpose since the days of a child. I was wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Cut it nice. I was seldom called a hood because I walk with a limp. Would you believe they even call my boy a hip-hop pimp? Like Dr. King, I had a dream I couldn't sleep too long. If I had to stand alone, I'd still be strong. Men are all equal with the Father's creation. What used to be the distant land is now my nation. How long will it be? How many suckers must die? There's only one answer to the question why. My knowledge is the sun and it will always shine. You better go for yours, cause I'ma get mine. Honor likes track and A likes repel. And if you buy dead dreams, I got plenty to sell. All the money in the world couldn't buy my knowledge. My teacher was experience, the streets was college. It's a shame that many have to learn this way. So I'll never take the road of what the next man say. Head or arm, a leg, supreme hobby and soul controller, not a beggar. My true manifestation of S.H.A.N. I never fell and held my destiny within my hand. On the day that I was born, I received strike one because my culture was an Asiatic native son. My knowledge is the sun and it will always shine. You better go for yours, cause I'ma get mine. So I had to destroy. Do y'all remember Cheetah? That was Tarzan's boy. My main motto is self-satisfaction. Life's a movie with no cuts, all straight up action. If you roll as a sucker, then a sucker you die. And 6 feet up above you is the heavenly sky. I haven't heard of any coming back to tell. Dying must be heaven, cause living is hell. Just sit around and wait for your wish to be granted. And the next thing you know, you're being buried and planted. Your body is the temple, the brain is the center. A door to explore, but you're scared to enter. Mind means many and need a direction. And the dictionary listed in the poverty section. You're nothing but a novel on a book-filled shelf. To see the title of mine reads Think for Self. My knowledge is the sun and it will always shine. You better go for yours, cause I'ma get mine. You say you're sick and tired of being rejected, and you think you do better being crime connected. Just for example, let's say that you're 20, got a Benz, fly girls, and doo-doo money. Moms ask where you get it. What you gonna tell her? You dropped out of school and became a drug seller. You say you knew what you were doing. You say you were smart. Next week they beat you down and bust a cap in your heart. Your knowledge sign, you better let it shine. No matter what you do with yours, I'ma teach mine. Just name one time that S.H.A.N got jetted on. If you did get light, boy, then who you think shed it on? My rhymes so your mind is like a breath to freshen up. This is not a threat, feel free about stepping up. Once I'm on, I'll think about getting on. Play me closer out of post and I bet that I'll be letting off. Rap is a game that you shouldn't indulge in. My rhymes are so good, they keep my pockets bulging. Do you like to sit back and ride around like this one? Relax, grab the Buddha and proceed to twist one. My thing in mind is one, tell your boys nice knowing you. The next time to see you, I'll probably be hoeing you. Cause I write rhymes in more than just 2 scoops. And Puma's the brand cause the clan makes troops. There's no competition cause there ain't no calm. Fuck around with this and get a mud hole stomp. I feel free now that I cleared this. How could I feel old? Boy, I helped pioneer this. 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 So all you know-name rappers better get up off it. Although I've been chillin', man, the feeling that's still in me. But saying I fell off is worse than killing me. Molly sets the time for the round to be ready by 1, 2, 3.
Yo, man, put him to Betty by.
You cease to exist, I'll be your pitfall. You think that this is harsh? That ain't shit, y'all. Placing the ground in wood as encasement. Those that bluff got stuffed in the basement. Most of the time myself I'm kept to, and I'll tame the rep that you're scared to step to. Don't assume I leave no room to evade. Getting out that I doubt, so prepare to be slayed. You neither here nor there, I'm number uno priority. Rhymes such smooth groove shows my authority. Shantae, me, Busy, and Kane are her proteges. Taking out rush, you know why? We know the way. We're down with the juice, don't you think that's virtue? Dare to make fun of us and one of us will hurt you. Whoever's the closest, I mean that the nearest will. Remove so many rappers, you'll be calling us clear as ill. I feel free now that I clear this. How could I fell off? Boy, I helped pioneer this. Boy, I helped pioneer this. back, initiation. Manhood's a test. To do crime, you'll fail by becoming arrested. Get beat down the line, cordially stepping, always watching your back with your hand on your weapon. You blink for a minute and get brutally beaten. Every time you diss the colors, it will keep on repeating. When you say you knew somebody that was a gang member, you can't say you know him, you can only remember. You have to live life all nervous and worried, but joining a gang means you wanna be buried. It's either that or jail, cause there's no other place, and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Just to walk on the block, they tell you it costs. Willingly pay or be forced. Once your color is set, you gotta be stern. A bad influence for the young that are eager to learn. The rules of a gang is fighting and killing. Did you ever stop and think that was blood you were spilling? Ducking from the cops most of the time because you live life devoted to crime. Gangs are mainly based on colors and races, not everywhere, just in particular places. Hang on the corner or on the stoop, fighting people looking just like a terrorist group. Gangs give a rank in society level, wear tattoo skull with the mark of a devil. You have to live life all nervous and worried, but joining a gang means you wanna be buried. It's either that or jail, cause there's no other place, and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. No turning back, no turning back, no turning back, no turning, no turning back, 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 no turning, no turning back, no turning back, no turning back. Had many bad dreams, nights staying awake. Joining a gang was a fatal mistake. You should fill your head with knowledge till your mind goes blanks, and rumble with books and dispose of the shame. Gang can be spelled with capital letters. You wind up sweeping the streets, does it make you feel better? So gangs lack action, they basically talk until their brains get scattered on the sidewalk. Your obligation is to serve as a marionette, and by society you're treated like a homeless pet. You wanna live the life of crime doing negative things? When Al Capone died, so the gangster came. Live the life of a gangster, it's all out of place, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Gangs are always violent, but jail is rough. Go a man and you may leave a cream puff. You say you do crime cause you're poverty stricken, and so is everybody that you're robbing and vicking. Gangs ain't gonna be around much longer if 5 out of 10 become mentally stronger. My mother said being in a gang ain't nothing. I didn't listen to her cause I thought she was bluffing. I thank her from my heart that she stayed on my case, make sure my mind didn't just become another waste. No turning back. No turning back. No turning back. No turning back. Turning back. No turning back. Turning back. No turning back. Thinking right rhyme simultaneous, the same in pairs, and I would hate to have a start singing. Come on and fly me. I don't bite styles, weak rhymes, I don't need them. Stop jocking me, boy, jocking me, son, jocking me, punk, jocking me, kid. Give me my freedom. We can do this like Bruce, I'm not mad, I'm pissed. This parade of mine, I doubt that you can rain on this. You couldn't place my rhymes amongst mortal men when I'll be rhyming old beats that set the hip-hop trend. I will always exist because I'm being preserved, and don't agree to set me free, then you gotta be served. I earned the name among society as lyrically ill, but yet I'm loyal, see, cause Marley hooks the beat up still. There's no way that you could say there's a day I fest. Humming a nothing, you can kill that mess. My rhymes are ruthless, no heart, you're totally wretched, and if they want to fall down, then the beats will catch it. I don't bite styles, weak rhymes, I don't need them. Stop jocking me, boy, jocking me, son, jocking me, punk, jocking me, kid. Give me mine, give me mine, give me my freedom. Give me my freedom or not. I don't give a f. You don't wanna play this? Suck my fuck all motherfuckers. You don't like us? I don't give a fuck. Just give me my motherfucking freedom. God damn. Tales from the rhyme side, fact or fiction. I look at justice as pain infliction. Sit back, relax while I bust this. There's a big loophole in justice. Law enforcement to serve and protect, but in my neighborhood they break your neck. Police are ruthless, mind, wicked and villainous. But not just I see you killing us. What about the parents of the kids y'all killing? Better yet, that's blood just spilling. Not doing anything wrong, so catch me. Selling dope records, boy, snatch me. Sunny days, my dark clouds lifted. You fail to understand it, I'm poetically gifted. Knowledge ain't nothing but a book on your shelf with justice in mind. Think deep to yourself.
The government has refused to defend the Negro.
The descendants of slaves,
Time for us to do whatever is necessary
to defend ourselves.
But you're advocating violence. Time for us to do whatever is necessary
To defend ourselves.
The government has refused to defend the Negro. Time for us
To defend ourselves.
The Contras are gold for policing the project. Ready to fly that head like an object. S.H.A.N, you're making records. Why you wanna stay there? That's why I was raised and my son's gonna play there. Let me tell you what justice did for a close friend of mine named Rich Kid. They ran a worn-out line that he snuffed him. Then he beat him down and he cuffed him. A gun and a bag gives a feeling of toughness. After subdued, they continue with roughness. According to the laws of the land, we're defenseless. Thinking that the jobs are beating you senseless. Taking the names of fairy tale props, there's one silly sucker called RoboCop. The media skip right past it. RoboCop just put Rich in his casket. The bottom line, he wasn't under arrest. He needed ambulatory assistance for pains in his chest. If not for justice, he would be in good health. May he rest in peace and think deep to yourself.
Time for us to do whatever is necessary
To defend ourselves.
The government has refused to defend the Negro. Time for us
To defend ourselves.
The government has refused to defend the Negro.
The descendants of slaves,
Time for us to do whatever is necessary
to defend ourselves.
But you're advocating violence. Time for us to do whatever is necessary
To defend ourselves.
We all live with police brutality. They say it's false, no, it's reality. Not just storyboard, cause I live it. All I gotta say is something must be done with it. See, the cops are sort of deranged, think every fly car means drug change. They pull me over for a routine check me. What he has in mind is to disrespect me. Where'd you get the money for a fancy car? Got you, sucker, what you know about rap, huh? I'm just a young man trying to make it. Remember the name and don't ever mistake it. All you can say is when I pass by is that's S.H.A.N, don't he look fly? Although you thought that civil rights died, you need to wake up and see it from the bright
The
side.
government has refused to defend the Negro.
The descendants of slaves,
Time for us to do whatever is necessary
to defend ourselves.
But you're advocating violence. Time for us to do whatever is necessary
To defend ourselves.
The government has
I knew called Tic Tac. He packed bags and did other little knickknacks. One day Tic said something's real strange. Why do all the girls keep calling me chump change? I got a job making $2.25. They might as well change it to a legalized slave drive. The wages, nothing but trinkets. The way it is now, he said I think it's time. You know the road Tic Tac took? You wanna get paid. He knew where to look in the line of COD sales. PC you make depends on who bails. I said bails and I don't mean hey. He started slinging it, some might say. One day Tic was just strolling along, singing I wanna be a big Coke Man song. He had dreams of getting paid quick fast, but
death was quite a surprise to his ass. 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 Death was quite a surprise to him. Death was quite a surprise to his ass. Death was quite a surprise to his ass.
experience preferred.
Death was quite a surprise to his ass.
Experience preferred.
Death was quite a surprise to his ass.
Experience preferred.
Death was quite a surprise to his ass.
Experience preferred, but not essential. They put him on just to see his potential. Experience preferred, but not essential. They put him on just to see his potential. Experience preferred, but not essential. They put him on just to see his potential. Quick, fast, he broadened his chances. They put him on just to see if he advances. Sure enough, Tic followed instructions. Take no shorts, rebates or deductions. First he got nuggets, then he got diamonds. The money stack kept on climbing, to the point that he had to get a bowl. The reason why he did it was society's fault. Now Tic had a notion to make his own branch. Let's see what's up on the other kid's ranch. A drug lord, newsflash bustin'. For all your dope pushers, this just Justin. Tic, yes, the more. What's the bean? Talk. We now return till we next rupture. Yeah, Ziggy, go see what he's up to. And then in walks Sleaze the cop. Whatever you do, take mine off top. See my man Tic Tac is getting paid quick fast, but
Death was quite a surprise to his ass. 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 Death was quite a surprise to his ass.
yo, Sleaze, you gotta shake him up a bit. Come on, you're not worried about the small fries outfit. All the money you paid not to bust me. He said we're old pals, now come on, trust me. Those words are familiar. The reason that I trust you makes me wanna kill you. Sleaze thought he covered Tic Tac's ass, thinking deep down he would miss that cash. Not all cops are on the tape. Tell me why they getting killed at a hellified rate. Tic drove a Maserati and a Testarossa. You knew what he was doing cause the place read Sosa. He had the kings breaking. You put him on, look at what he's making. The situation is out of my hands. You know the business, please understand. They sat down and rounded off a figure. Now I understand why Tic was such a big nigga. It was time to pledge this vote. All those in favor of slitting Tic's throat. All yays, no nays. Tic had minutes, forget about days. Tic tried to skip town cause word spread fast. That's the end of Tic Tac's ass. Tic Tac
pack it up and get out of the park, folks.
But only to the cops we made some commitment. I was shocked when the stick-up kids took the equipment. Say what is the message? Love is the message. Say what is the message? Love is the message. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. In the wintertime they moved the jams to the reach. Do you think that the cold made the whole thing cease? I recall seeing Flash one time, no two. Can't forget about the Queensbridge crew. But this is the place which I made my mark. And those who resist or try to diss get sparked. In the park after dark things really got cooking. I seen the titles of idols and many chains you took it. I seen the scatter the pack, letter per letter. If you wasn't from the town they beat you down. But these are just pieces of the ancient ways. But the rules still apply to the rhymes nowadays. Just wave your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you used to do it out in the park, let me hear you say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. A time when hip hop was set out in the dark. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. They used to do it out in the park. Hip hop was set out in the dark. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. They used to do it out in the park. Dead dreams, still bought and sold. I strive and I strive to receive my goal. I'm still not happy up until this day, but I'm chilling. I don't care what nobody say. Living and learning about the straight up deal. I got by cause I went by just what I feel. Cause I refuse to be misled by putting pipes to my lips and smoke in my head. Think about it much, much later. Go to school and expand because knowledge is greater. But you chose to leave that fate eye to eye with a dick on a $5 date. The whole purpose of the story I told was mainly to inspire you to reach your goal. Stop walking through life as if you were blind. You should reach for your goal cause I'm reaching for mine. He used to do it out in the park. Do it out in the park. Hip hop was set out in the dark. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. They used to do it out in the park. Hip hop was set out in the dark. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. They used to do it out in the park. Hip hop was set out in the dark. The microphone stand is where I make my escape out of the blue. I system the rhymes that I should have taken. I used to say 'em off the top of my head, man, could I drop a megaton bomb that was off to stop her? Moving train, hope I don't have to explain that any rapper stepping my way, he's bound to be slain. The stage is the court, I'm the judge and the juror. And when rappers pass me by, they should have their furor. Although you may hate me and down and degrade me, there's some suckers walking around trying to co-imitate me. Never cursing or rehearsing cause I'm so versatile. And you can tell by these words it's a freestyle. MCs, I wipe out and rub them. Don't care if you love them, and I wish you placed my name on flies way up above them. Each and every show I do ends with applause. He's looking at you, kid, and I'll go for yours. And if you choose not to, then I'm gonna take it, and that you never forget. It's just what I make it, and it won't take long for me to sing a new song. Because the key to getting paid is you should never prolong. See, my mind is set to automatically jet. You can't name the day you see me let a mic pass yet. Once the microphone is mine, I start by thanking you greatly. And you haven't heard of anybody duffing us lately. Never cursing or rehearsing cause I'm so versatile. You can tell by these words it's a freestyle. One tough cookie and can never be dumped by a new jack rookie. See how far I came with an MC name, and I feel sorry for the rapper that lately. Never cursing or rehearsing, cause I'm so versatile, and you can tell by these words it's a freestyle. When the microphone calls, say a few ladies say apple or say home. Yes, yes, y'all. I gotta be ill, cause I don't write no frill. You used to love to hear the story, and you always will. We put the bullet bridge on, put the plastic, stuck a snare, stuck a snap like fuck a blasted. But the fool, tip, made the jibber jam classic. Come to think about it, we're respected so greatly, and you haven't heard of anybody dumping us lately. Never cursing or rehearsing, I'm so versatile, and you can tell by these words it's a freestyle. It wouldn't matter if your mic was cordless. The situation's on the vital tip. You're mixed up between riding on the rhythm and rip. No wins, no lose, no shows, no places. What you think this is, a day at the races? You search for rhymes like a fiend for a fix, and your vocals make you wanna play the dub mix. Anything fresh, I'm making you run. Now grab this belt hoop, son. I hope that you're prepared for a flight delay, cause I ain't going for that old hearsay. Picture you hanging with me, you never hung out. Am I to understand that you're all strung out? And if you are, homeboy, that's fine, but just don't touch my mic line.
Back up, boy.
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 I like to kick it with no interference. Ain't nothing like mic line clearance. Turn up the speakers, let the dope rhymes pump through it. Make like the bass line, y'all, and jump to it. My mic line, yes, it's a tightrope. Me falling off, no chance of a slight hope. I only get played in phono. In real life, no, 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 no. You get no cut rates, no discounts. Me and you one-on-one, that's a miscount. Don't get yourself blown up, cause I got this here mic line sewn up. So full of flex that I got balsam. And that's what makes the rhyme so awesome. Whatever you think of me, that's fine, but just don't touch my mic line.
Back up, boy.
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 It ends as a nightmare, starts as a dream. My mic line can make you scream. I be flipping, a quick fast overhaul. I ain't through yet, it ain't over, y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. When I roll up and whip out my mic line on you. That's the final chapter. Money grip, my mic line sounds sweeter than a honey drip. It wouldn't matter if you snuck up behind me. Threw confetti in my eyes to blind me. My mic line's not powered by a piston. Brain cells constantly tossing and twisting. Duplicate my style like a stencil. Homeboy, I'll even give you the pencil. Whatever you wanna do, that's fine. Just don't touch my mic line.
Back up, boy.
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 I need MC space to let Marley scratch all of his beats and my rhymes attached. Sometimes you rise, sometimes you drop, but that's living in the world of hip hop. She's gone, cause she left me lonely. Down by law, you beat biting phony. Another took you jealous of Project Ho. Kill all that noise, cause the bridge says so. Back to the basic, Jane looks so deaf. There's not many juice cool laws left. Wanna be wild like the words of my freestyle. Why don't you just give me my freedom? While you're baffled, how I got the rhyme so hardy. You the sucker said that I could never rock a party. But whatever you say, that's fine. But just don't touch my mic line.
Back up, boy.
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 Well, the definition of rock stuff is a cocaine breakdown into the form of a rock, which is why we call this record rock stuff. But everybody out there listen to this, cause S.H.A.N and I have a lot to say.
Just say no and don't do it is the wrong approaches. Drugs can make respected folks live like roaches. Life is a scale, drugs can unbalance it. Captivate your mind and lessen your talents. It's controlled by corrupt politicians. Instead of fiends, they call you spies cause you're always on a mission. Modern day kamikaze killer elite. Once cast out, you remain in the street. This kid named Charlie used to be legit, but he died from some messed up. Bad enough, everything is so tough. You need to get up off of that. Drugs is not butter, eggs is not brains. This is what you're seeing, but you're thinking cocaine. Talking about smooth criminal, think of what it does to a man subliminal. Forget about it, you're done trying. You fool, you're the egg frying. The cream that will rise starts from the seed. It really would help if you proofread. Should've never called it free, just plain old basin. A high you never catch, so you keep on chasing. Someone not confined to a portable stem. No joke to you, but it's funny to them that you imprisoned yourself in a breakable cell, making heavenly clouds with the flames from hell. Something's wrong. Slow down, kid, yo, you better not ever get ahead of me. You can believe what you read in the books, like Hitler's whole Reich was coked out crooks. There's presidents, lawyers, executive mayors. At least it does benefit the taxpayers. Let's play a game of blind man's bluff. Let's say jails, guns, and handcuffs. You're so stupid you can see how smooth I blended. You're locked up and chained, enslaved as a vendor. See, yo, I wanna see my kids, that's tough. You shouldn't have been selling that.
So if you don't want to become one of these, please.
Getting high is not an art. It isn't conventional. All the money that they're getting, and it isn't intentional. Here's some nursery rhymes that me and my son kick. So when he grows up, he'll be wise to the trick. Little Miss Muffet, who sat on her tuffet, all she did was beam all day. She went to reach for the lighter with the smoke still inside her. She's been dead 1 week today. Mary sold all her little lambs for this dust that looked like snow. Now Mary ought to quit, cause she gotta have a hit. It would've helped if she just said no. Now Jack and Jill went up the hill to cop this half a quarter. Came back, put it down, and surprisingly found that the sniffers had a crackhead daughter. Now remember Miss Lucy's baby? He's now called Basshead Tim, cause all he ever thought of was when could he hit the stem. He always asked people who's got him, and used his teeth to crack the top. But everybody cried when little Tim died, but he beamed till the day he dropped. These are all fatal accidents, unfortunate mishaps. Living in bottles with assorted color twist caps. Listen, my man, it's about to get rough. You should get up off of that. quiet as a mouse. Instead, S.H.A.N called Mr. MC. I'm going back to the basics. Young boy, whoever would've thought I'd grow up to be an MC? But my rhymes are so nice that they pay my price, because fortune and fame ain't free. These words I'm reciting are written in a style that you ain't heard in a long time. And a song like this will make a rapper reminisce about the days when he was in his prime. I ain't never lost no battles yet. What made you think I would? How many times does it take all the rappers I break and you still don't think I'm good? This girl in my class tried to move too fast when she tried to pull down my zipper. Well, things got strange when the whole scene changed and I all out tried to strip her. Teacher stepped in between, sent me straight to the dean. That's where I thought my journey ended. Call your moms up to school, are you some fool? And forget about being suspended. You went back to the basics. Way back in the day, with the man infinite, Jazzy Raw, all came and fly girl rock, S.H.A.N. People used to hear that our crew was nice, but rappers just had to be convinced. And those who walk through 12th Street try to stay around, you ain't seen or heard from them since. We sent them back to the basics. Yes, y'all, just like this, y'all. It's S.H.A.N with a brand new twist, y'all. One day when me and Marley Marl was playing in a ditch, we made this jam that we knew was slamming. Someday it will make us rich. Marley Marl had B36 bass bottoms, and he cut you up on the spot. And with my rhymes combined, all the papers got signed, and the bridge got dropped. We went back to the basics. Ladies scream. This story is all about a tag team. The plot of the game was to jerk me. One would whine me and the other would work me. These two were living like trifling, to the point you would wanna get a rifle in. Blast the brains all the way to oblivion. Sweet Polly Pure and a homegirl Vivian. I first met him in the state of Wisconsin when I caught old Vivi sneaking a peek at my Johnson. You can see that shine on my front. I said, go for it, pal, cause you only live once. I threw a quick glance at old Vivi and she gave the eye that everything was splivvy. The moment had arrived, I didn't wanna waste it. All choked up cause my eyes were pasted on the bumps between her neck and her waistline, and I knew I had to hit her with a baseline. I said I'd like to introduce me, but I wasn't about to let old Polly introduce me. She said, I seen you clocking us, and I bet that you were thinking about knocking us. But if you had the chance, now would you? Better yet, my man, now could you? I said, I'ma tell you no sense lying. I'd be damned if I didn't die trying. She said, I'm just kidding, and we don't do that. And I said, sure, what train runs through that? I like a prospector staking his claim. You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Yo, place your bets. Word up, I got the bank, yo. Word to mother. Place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets.
You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets.
You might have been dealing, but I ran the game. Now Polly wasn't into any regular rich with that big bold ass and them rhinestone tits. Just looking at Vivi had me coming in Nexus. All I seen was horses on the plains of Texas. I asked them if they knew a place that I could rest at, kinda hoping they would suggest that. But I still had doubts, and they said, come on over to our house. Then it's to your place we step to. Here comes my ride, yo James, what kept you? I could up the glass to divide, sir? Are you planning to ride her? Do we have to go through it? Put the pedal to the metal, James, now do it. Vivi, sitting with her legs all cocked, I said, goddamn, she gotta get a boots knocked. Polly asked me where the bar was and what else this car does. This car is boring and restless. Pussy invitations, I was now on the guest list. They made a few iced teas from Long Island. You talking about a brother that's smiling like a prospect staking his claim? You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Yo, place your bets. Word up, I got the bank, yo. Word the mo. Place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets.
You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets.
You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Yo, place your bets. Yo, place your bets. Yo, place your bets. Place your bets. Yo, place your bets. Yo, place your bets. Yo, place your bets. Place your bets.
Now Vivi had my limb, hard as a bark. I was ready, I was set, and I was on my mark. Like a thoroughbred, she was the gate. I yelled, time, hold up, wait. Before I take my iron and I brand them and bond them, I reveal my super lubricated sensitive condom. She yelled out timber, and I said 4. Damn, what the hell, James? Gotta ring the phone for. Just like a sucker, he said he would bust me. Chill, you with it? Homeboy, trust me. Turn my back to fix the blind up, and in a glance, they both were lined up. I had the whole world in the palm of my hand, and more pussy than a man could stand. Mile after mile, I was sticking old Vivi. Polly on the side saying, gimme, gimme, gimme. Up and down, doing it to death. Y'all better hold on, there's a lot more left. There I was, driving it deeply. The tag was made, and Polly freaked me. So I sent her on a fall trip. Kick it, don't you ever leave me on the lonely tip. I had Polly and Vivi pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3, and it was out like that. They thought I was a sucker, Mr. Lollipop Man. On the bumps, they would always say, S.H.A.N. They were probably thinking Grants and Franklins. I'm surprised they didn't hear the chain shinkling. Since they didn't, that's too bad. About sense, and that was all I had. And that's for Polly and Vivi in the big time talk. I left them drunk bitches on the sidewalk. Word up. Just like a prospect staking his claim. You might have been dealing, but I ran the game.
Place your bets. Word up. Place your bets.
I hold a list stand. My rhymes are crisp and me and rhymes are like a nose and Tristan without fail. Every time I get a dope idea for a rhyme, I choose to save it or scrap it. See Marley for a beat and then rap it. I'm blessed by Buddha. I'm not new to, and saying rhymes is what I do to pass some of my free time away. Ask me why, and I'ma say my nickname's MC Brutus, cause I'm quick to pick up the mic and say, yo, let's do this. The world of hip hop, it's so demanding. I lead the pack because I write the funky rhymes that are so. You're too smart to bite a part 2, but if you ever get the nerve or heart to when I find you're behind, forget it. If it's a battle you want, I'm with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, Marley Marler, hit me. Since when a beat he made not fit me? It's a fact too that I attract to. These beats I'm about to get back to. Girls I scoop, parties that I hoop. When I doubt with your rhymes, you can hang with me true. Even though I am a pro, I grab the mic now and then to show I have the skill to, plus the will to make the jams you can sit back and chill to. I think about the rhymes, then write them. The first chance that you get, you go bite them. The world of hip hop is so demanding. I lead the pack because I write the funky rhymes that are so. In the beginning of, around the time when they thought about the spinning of records on 2 turntables, before they started calling Dookie ropes cables. Even to the day you know the way I come across. crusher, but not much of the death beast that we now have clutcher. Understand me, we don't plan we, and might I say myself, goddamn we hate to make a jam that ain't slamming. We make the jams that you wanna keep jamming. The world of hip hop is so demanding. I lead the pack because I write the funky rhymes that are so. I lead the pack because I write the funky rhymes that are so.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You had it made in the shade, but I took your shelter. You better slow down, boy, before I melt her. Mic in your hand, your DJ spindle. Put out any flame that you proclaim to kindle. And at the end, I'll emerge as the victor. There'll be no question about who kicked the dopest rhyme, and you can't understand it. And it doesn't take a Kodak to see I'm candid. And I don't care if your name was Nike or Moses splitting the sea. That's like me turning my mic on. Ain't nothing changed, it's the same routine. You can always tell a punky keeps his mic clean. Every step I take, I leave a brand new carcass. Either stuff backstage or somewhere deep in the dark. Embedded in his chest will be a footprint mix, cause the rhymes are like a furry or kung fu kicks. A little bit of metaphor mixed with the drunken. The rhymes that I'm kicking to you ain't we're funkin', just like you like it. Ain't we're funkin' now. To touch the mic I hold, you need more than a voucher, and you're out of luck if you came here without your mic. And if you did, I'ma still take charge. And without GI, could never be large. I have the mind of a scientist, the wisdom of wise men. If the game involved the ball, they'd have gave me the Heisman. The face of an angel, but the rhymes are deadly. Mr. Softy theme is your lifelong medley. You think I'm stepping off, or I'ma play Flaco? Uh-oh. You better get made. Don't play me like a record, don't attempt to scratch me. I'm the gingerbread man. See if you can catch me. Dissing me, punk. I'm still in command. If it wasn't any beat, you could still understand. So don't sleep, keep your stamina. Time after time, I'ma keep on jamming. A little bit of metaphor mixed with the drunken. The rhyme that I'm kicking to you ain't we're funkin', just like you like it. Ain't we're funkin' now. Ain't we're funkin', just like you like it. Ain't we're funkin' now. I'm like a swami, the microphone carries the notes, and those that don't get up just gets the throats. No democracy, my rhymes are like a commie group, and when I step on stage, I'm like a Russian troop. To your girl, I'm relieved cause I'm a pain reliever. Now am I to blame because you didn't believe her? I'm being hated by the hand of Picasso, with each and every stroke created around that's fly. So with all due respect, check the characteristics. You can even check the prints on file and ballistic. To the question, I'm the answer. There's no multiple choices, and those that don't take heed of command of my voices. Sent to the essence, beyond the birthplace. You knew you couldn't withstand the force in the first place. Each word will hit you like a slap of a backhand. And look at you, you're eating this up like Pac-Man. The rhymes are so defiant that they stick on Pam. The song's about completed, so beat it, kid, scram. A little bit of metaphor mixed with the drunken. The rhymes that I'm kicking to you ain't we're funkin', just like you like it. Ain't we're funkin' now. Ain't we're funkin', just like you like it. Ain't we're funkin' now. There are times when I don't know if I'm in or am out of your mind. Or do you feel the same for me? Is this what the whole thing has came to be? Sometimes I feel like a spaceship caught between, or I might not be the person that you thought you seen. See, it's something about the truth I learned to accept it. I tried to hide my heart, but you found where I kept it. The heart sees things the eyes don't catch. Pitch my heart like a bone thing and tell me to fetch. let me tell you
how I feel about you. How I feel about you. How I feel about you. How I feel about you.
Let me tell you, you're my heart, we go arm in arm. And I always said you had that old persuasive charm. And when we kiss, forget firecracker, try a grenade. When it comes to loving me, babe, you master the trade. What bothers me most is why you're so suspicious of me. And all the time, you tell me that you love me. You know the lines, the famous ones, that left many strung out just like nameless sons. But every time I say it, it gets twisted and dented. But one thing's for sure, I know that I meant it. And when I come home, I get where you been, what you been doing. And don't let me find out you been screwing. Goddamn, I was chillin' with the fellas, and your nosy girl says, yeah, sure you was, tell us. Once again you say I'm leaving, I'm going. That's right, I'm making like the wind and I'm blowing. You're just me, sweetheart, and I don't doubt you. But first, let me tell you
How I feel about you. 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 How I feel about you.
Come to think about it, you being tired of me. You try to denounce everything that I try to be. Let's refocus, fix the frame. And by the way to think about it, I'm glad you came. Bust the pimple, it's at its head. And how I feel about you, there's more to be said. The time when I was rushing late for the flight, so you thought that I was jet and I was out of there, right? I came close, but luckily I missed it. Waved my hands in the air and bye-bye, I kissed it. So I returned just to surprise you. But I was stunned, I didn't realize you had this look, and I was it. I was supposed to be gone, yet there were candles lit. But you being oh so smart and so witty says, oh, you missed your flight, isn't that tough titty? It's like you knew you had the dinner fixed. Put two and two together, just didn't mix. You got me comfy, relaxed and fed me. On and on and on and on, you led me. Anything I asked, you just kept nodding. And out of nowhere you asked, would I beg your pardon? And then suddenly the phone had clicked and something said, yo, you better go and answer it quick. I heard I gotta get off, yeah, I got to. I'm coming over, you were smart for telling them not to. I played it off like things were copacetic. You played me good, girl, I gotta give you credit. You're free to leave, now go ahead, go. And this is
How I feel about you.
Hold. Self-preservation, no one in reliance. And my rhymes are mainly based on mathematical science. I drink my wet on the rocks, Harvey's with Bristol. All about money and mics made out of crystal. My name will be praised, body preserved as a relic. My girlie's been born, chillin' harder than Selleck. Wanna live in a castle with girls for romancing, feeding me grapes while they're fanning me dancing. Crispy and fresh, never can spoil. I'm taking a vow to be honest and loyal. I'm happy to announce me and rapping I wedded. And breaking the vows are ground for being beheaded. People travel for miles to get where I'm playing. I hate to disappoint them, homes, dig what I'm saying. I'm a knight shining armor, I rhyme not joust. And I'll never rock a party when I play our house. Are whack and taking the credit. You knew who you are just as soon as I said it. On your burial grounds, I'll inscribe my initials. This is what you get for trying to pay the officials. MCs are like cards, they want you to play them. I like Dungeons and Dragons, cause the plot is to slay them. My name will carry on, just like a tradition. My sons will be housing when I'm retired and fishing. I love to recite, say it rhyming and spin it. Take it as a joke, but I'm in it to win it. Highly fortified, balanced, efficient. Never said a rhyme that wasn't sufficient. taking no middles. Dope lines, cause my mind's just as fit as a fiddle. MC Destroyer, ruling the nation. Excuse me, baby, would you like to take a dictation? So let it be said, so shall it be noted. I like to thank the fans that faithfully voted. I truthfully swear I'll never be letting suckers keep rocking if I don't think they be jetting. Stripped to the bone, bare to the gristle. Worse than death, serve eternal dismissal. Never incited by slander or disses. Leave a blank for my name and send plenty of kisses. Bound to go far, drive a Laredo. Debate Aristotle, question theories of Plato. Rapping is with it, the journey is rough, and categorized as simple teenage stuff. Achieving my goal, do better than rocking. With light in my eyes, I can't see who be clocking. I'm a knight in shining armor, I rhyme, not joust, and I'll never rock a party when I play our house. Jungle, surviving the boonies. The number of fans is even double the Moonies. My rhymes are divine, pure and tempered. No longer expect to be spoiled and pampered. You'll be cast into bondage, imprisoned in cages, not to be seen or even heard of for ages. Offenders remanded on dates of arraignment. Unlawful to rock house and that's entertainment. Rodents and rats, reptiles and lizards. MCs who proclaim to have the knowledge of wizards. All of the lowest, hunted as pheasants. Like it or not, have to bow on my presence. I'll never be outwitted at the games I play. Took a break, but you knew I'd be back someday. But truthfully, you know it wasn't all that long. But knew my next jam had to be super strong. Dope rhymes are the reason that others hate me. That's why they make records trying to down and degrade me. But nothing I can say, that's how it goes. They just better hope we never have no shows. I'm a knight in shining armor, I rhyme, not joust, and I'll never rock a party when I play our house.